Hey, how you doing, YouTube? BigFrogs4x4 here. Working on a power steering pump on my 2001 Jeep Cherokee. The O-ring between the reservoir and the pump started to leak. And in the process of trying to get the hose off the back of the reservoir, of course it was stuck as it's been on there since it was original, the line had broke off of the back of the reservoir. See if I can find it. There it is. That line was stuck in the back of the reservoir, and when I was trying to get it off, even with a little pick and trying to work around it, the plastic in the reservoir was just so brittle it broke off. But I wanted to share a quick trick with you guys I didn't see anyone else on YouTube share. Is this idea right here. Something I've learned over the years of being a mechanic. It keeps your belt on everything, so you're not trying to refish your belt through all the pulleys and everything. Put a bungee cord like this around your belt and pull tension back on it. And as you take your accessory off, like in this case, took the power steering pump and made it loose, took the slack out of the belt, hold it tight, and that way you don't have to worry about refishing your belt and it falling down through and falling off the crank and everything else down there. And then when you need to put it back on, you put your power steering pump on or whatever it may be, your alternator, idler pulley or whatever, take your tension off, slip your belt back over whatever you just replaced, take your hook off, put the belt back around, tighten your tensioner up. Or your tensioner, if it's spring-loaded, put it back on. And that way you just never have to worry about fishing that belt down through there all the time. Because sometimes in space like this, it's a real pain in the butt to get a belt down around and get everything to stay on when you're working by yourself. I do roadside service, so sometimes this is a real good trick to be able to do whenever you're by yourself working alongside an interstate. But also, when you're doing a power steering pump on these Jeeps, you do not need to take this fan out. You just need to use two different size sockets when pulling the bolts out. In this case, a shallow 13 and a deep well 13. Use the deep well to get it out to the end of the pulley, then use a shallow to get it the rest of the way, and then you can reach in with your fingers and just twist it out the rest of the way. That's just one tip that I've learned, one trick that I've learned over the years. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. More tips, tricks, how-tos, more four-wheel drive related stuff. Thanks for watching. God bless.